Consuela, Bandit Queen of California. Chapter 3, Iway Apologieway. Let us return to the days of yore, a time when señores and señoras danced the night away, where grandees and their rancheros were well remembered. And it is the time of Consuela, Bandit Queen of California. In our previous episode, Mary Burnett, a recent arrival from Boston, accused her hostess, Doña Maria Carola de la Castanets de su Mama, a local land baron and fixture of the community, of being the noted Consuela, Bandit Queen of California. Mary had recently been robbed by aforesaid Consuela, Bandit Queen of California, while being driven in a stagecoach on the long trip from Boston to California, to join and then marry her fiancé, Dirk Sturdley, a young lieutenant in the U.S. Cavalry, serving in the mountain fastness that is primeval California. Despite both Doña Maria and Consuela both being crack shots, knowing the local area like the back of their hands, and both possessing a belief in the power of true love, and having the same birthmark on their left cheek, the accusation falls on deaf ears. What's worse, her fiancé, a young man highly sensitive to the social winds and to his place in the local pecking order, is a kiss-ass. He has insisted that Mary apologize to Doña Maria. To demonstrate contriteness, he has taken her to another of Doña Maria's parties, where the air is split by both the sounds of a band paid by the note and determined to coax the most from the gig, and the sounds of the two lovers. They approach Doña Maria, who is presiding over the festivities. The party swirls around the trio.
Why, look, it's Dirk Sturdley, a young lieutenant in the U.S. Cavalry serving in the mountain fastness that is primeval California, and wife-to-be. It's so nice to see you, Dirk. Welcome to the party.
Thank you. Mary, don't you have something to say to Donna Maria Carola de la Castanets de su Mama, a local land baron and fixture of the community? Stop squirming.
Something to eat, perhaps. We have food that you might not recognize, being from Boston.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Mary, we discussed this at home. Don't you remember our conversation about apologizing to Donna Maria?
But it's not fair. Why isn't she the one to apologize?
Mary stomps her nice shoes, imported with her from Boston.
You must try the tamales. They are simply divine. Nothing like the ones you find in Boston.
Doña Maria indicates a long table where one of the musicians is taking a break and earning more money by taking orders and preparing fresh tortillas. The air is filled with the scent of freshly grilled ingredients.
Not at the moment, thank you. Mary, don't you have something to say to Donna Maria Carola de la Castanets de su Mama, a local land baron and fixture of the community?
Not until she admits she is Consuela, Bandit Queen of California.
What do you think of the band? They know so many notes. Such a distinctive sound. So unlike the music from Boston, don't you think?
But she's the one who is a bandit!
Mary Annabelle Burnett.
Oh, all right.
Yes, dear. Have you come from Boston to say something?
I'm sorry I called you a bandit, even though you share with her knowledge of the local geography, i.e. know it like the back of your hand, are a skilled markswoman, i.e. are a crack shot, profess the same belief system, i.e. hold the tenets of true love, and have the exact same skin blemish, i.e. the birthmark on your left cheek, and you two speak alike.
The response from the onlookers is immediate.
Is that how they do apologies in Boston, dear?
That apology is a few horns short of a cow.
It's a few gags short of a lolly.
It's a few canyons short of a watershed.
It's like a hat without a brim.
It's like a darn without its tootin'.
It's like a watershed without its ecosystem.
A bespectacled senior officer has been observing the exchange. It's Charles Beddington Stanley, the local commandant and Dirk's boss. No longer able to restrain himself, he explodes.
It's like a sentence without acknowledging me.
It's like an armadillo without its armies.
Hey, I get it. It's like a Mary without its Wollstonecraft.
No, dear. It's more like an Edgar Allan without its Poe.
It's more like a conversation not acknowledging me.
More like a jumping without a Jehoshaphat.
More like a wetlands without mud.
I said it's more like a conversation not acknowledging me. Me, over here, the one in the colonel's uniform.
The crowd adjusts to a new conversational center of gravity.
There, that's better. Now, it reminds me, when I was exploring the upper reaches of the upper Succotash River and was surrounded by majestic herds of beaver as far as the eye could see. It was in the summer of 24, and we were coming out of Platte County searching for...
Fascinating story as always, sir. But what about the substance of the apology, sir?
Apology? What apology? Have I been insulted, Stridley? Without anyone telling me? Reminds me of the time in the plains of Juckatari I shot a fly in my soup. What that fly was doing in my soup, I'll never know.
The backstroke, sir, I believe. But no, sir. The so-called insult was by Mary Burnett, formerly of Boston, Massachusetts, and my fiancée, accusing Donna Maria Corolla de la Castanets de Sumama, a local land baron and fixture of the community, of being Consuela, Bandit Queen of California, based on her knowledge of local geography, proficiency with firearms, belief in true love, and possessing the exact same birthmark on their left cheek.
And don't forget, they both speak alike.
Oh, all right. They both speak alike, sir.
That's a lot of words. Reminds me of the time I was lost in the hinterlands of Dumbazi. Did I ever mention that story to you, Stridley? I had found my way.
Yes, sir, several times. Quite thrilling. Wandering about aimlessly for days with nothing happening, with only yourself for company. That was a close one, sir.
Yes, quite. Always good to have a map I've found when venturing forth. Or a plan.
Colonel Stanley is struck by a random thought. Eager to share this strange sensation, he blurts out, managing to interrupt himself.
Say, didn't you have a plan, Stridley, to deal with that Consuela situation?
It was more of a passing notion, sir.
Nonsense! Remind me again of what it was.
With the colonel's request, Mary becomes quite agitated, waving her arms and shouting to intervene.
Dirk, no! Aseatne, ide and play out loud way, in front way of way, ona de ariame, weodidne, and lay Aaron Bay, and way expert of way ide immunity K. Atne in way unfray of way ide and it bay.
What is that woman saying, Stridley? Is it a woman thing? Her time of the month? Or is she mad? Or all of the above?
At way and way as away.
It is just a secret language that she has brought from Boston. It is a means to communicate in front of others without them being able to eavesdrop. As far as I can tell, she is encouraging me to disclose my secret plan in front of Donna Maria because she is a noted land baron and fixture of the community. Very well, my Ertelte, Aufway, Ovlay, whatever you desire.
Who knew women from Boston were so demonstrative? So, what is your plan, Dirk Sturdley? Young lieutenant in the U.S. Cavalry serving in the mountain fastness that is primeval California. How do you think to capture the hitherto elusive Consuela, Bandit Queen of California? I have been told she is a crack shot, knows the area like the back of her hand, professes allegiance at the altar of true love, and has an unmentionable skin blemish that dares not speak its name.
Still in the throes of having a conversational gambit not involving him, the Colonel persists.
Tell them the plan, and by extension, my own brilliance. Tell them we are among friends here.
Bosom buddies, sir.
Well,
Till the end of time.
well, that's more of a metaphor, really.
Or at least the next geologic era.
I'd trust this group about knowing where the main gold seam was in the mountain fastness.
My mouth would be sealed as sure as the rivers run into the Pacific.
Well, unless I was offered $1 or a pair of used boots.
Doña Maria seems oddly insistent upon learning further details of the plan. She continues.
Any plan to capture her must be clever indeed. Speak on, Dirk.
Well, it has its moments.
Well, boy, out with it. We're all friends here.
Well, sir, my plan relies on a cunning ruse de guerre.
A cunning ruse de guerre?
How cunning? From 1 to 10.
With 1 being the least cunning and 10 being the most.
Does it involve pretending to sell cookies from those little girls in green uniforms?
To gain access to the bandit's lair.
And then pretending to run out of Thin Mints?
And then smuggling troops into the lair, pretending to deliver a backup supply of cookies?
While a good basic 7, I would then deduct points on basic believability. I mean, when have these girls in green uniforms run out of Thin Mints?
Yeah, it gets a 5.5 on believability. Now, if it were do-si-dos...
Ouch! That's harsh. It's still a solid 7 to me.
People, remember, there's no bad ideas in brainstorming.
Well, it's just so crazy, it just might work.
Well, no.
Does it involve building a giant wooden moose?
With wheels and stuff full of soldiers?
And then wheeling it out in the country with a handwritten note that the giant wooden moose is a sacrifice to the god of true love.
It's just so crazy, it just might work.
Maybe even an 8. It does have a clear classical structure.
And it has worked before.
No, not as such.
In a sudden bout of helpfulness, the Colonel has located a chalkboard. He grasps a piece of chalk and an eraser with an air of expectant interest.
Another suggestion? Anyone? Let's keep it going.
Does this plan involve the accelerated economic development of the Northern European economic cultural sphere,
along with the development of a host of new diseases to which the native inhabitants of the region have no resistance to?
And in the resultant conflict of cultures, introduce these new economic industries and diseases, whereby destroying the economic and cultural underpinnings to the existing social structure out west? That one is a sure 10.
It's just so crazy, it just might work.
it's worth a shot.
No, it isn't.
Okay, how about we wait 120 years or so, then name a band for a president, say the third one, and a form of transportation not invented yet. Write a song making a claim of dubious historical accuracy, comprising of overwrought production values and a driving beat.
Release it on a technology that also doesn't exist yet, thereby flooding the market.
And thereby denying the artistic legitimacy to the Bandit Queen and her cultural milieu.
It's just so crazy.
It'll never work. It's a 3.
No. My plan is far simpler.
Well, what is it, man?
Well, I am still working on the details, sir.
Leaving room for improv. Capital idea.
Thank you, sir.
But just in general strokes, if you could, just give us some kind of idea.
Oh, very well. I will accompany the gold-laden stagecoach, and when the stage is stopped by Consuela, the Bandit Queen of California, I will ask her not to.
And?
She just will.
Will what?
Stop robbing stagecoaches.
There is a pause while Dirk's plan is considered.
That's the whole plan? All of it?
I will ask very politely.
Now we're talking the whole plan from A to Z.
I will ask very politely.
I see. Politely. Well, that makes all the difference.
Did I mention that I will be wearing my full uniform?
It just keeps getting better and better.
And that I will have polished my sword. It's all quite resplendent.
Why don't we hear some more about that idea about the president and the band? That wasn't such a bad idea.
But I look good waving my sword about.
That's an excellent plan.
What?
What?
Yours is an excellent plan, Dirk.
See?
It's just so crazy, it just might work.
Yes, go ahead and try your plan. It's a 10. After all, what woman can resist a tall, dark man in uniform brandishing a shiny sword?
You should know.
Follow that plan, and the scourge of Consuela will be banished forever. Just wait till your uniform has been properly cleaned, for while no woman can resist a man in a clean uniform, she abhors a uniform that is slovenly.
Quite right. I have noticed the same thing as well. Proceed with the plan, Stridley.
Thus emboldened, the party disintegrates into a series of presentations on how to make a uniform shine. The tenor with the band proves to have several surprisingly good ideas on the subject. Let us draw the curtains around the partygoers as they go far into the night and leave you with a series of questions to contemplate. Will Dirk's plan prove to be brilliant and result in the capture of Consuela, the Bandit Queen of California? Or is he as hapless as his plan? Will Doña Maria be revealed as Consuela, or will she be able to continue her deception as a noted land baron and fixture of the community? How plausibly will we explain the presence of a band out on the dusty trail, or will we come up with other sound effects? Tune in next time when we hear one onlooker exclaim,
Wait, is ruse de guerre French?
Tune in next time when we shall again return to the days of yore, a time when señores and señoras danced the night away, where grandees and their rancheros were well remembered, and it was the time of Consuela, Bandit Queen of California. Adios, compadres, and good night.